Good evening, beautiful. Hey, love, it has been. How are you? Share this with a couple other people here. I'm well, just waiting for summer break. I know. Y'all almost there. What's your last day? I know you gotta go a little bit longer than the kids as a teacher. Hey, baby. But what's your official Freedom Day? Greetings, my love. June 7th. Okay, so a little bit over a month. I'm sending you strength, sis. Hey, beautiful. Welcome in. I appreciate y'all for being here. If y'all don't mind sharing with a couple people when you come in so we can get the tribe in the room, I would appreciate that a whole lot. Thank you, Wendy. Appreciate y'all to who have already shared. But who's counting? Probably got a whole count on the wall. Like, you rip the pages back. Like, get out of here. For real, for real. Are the kids fidgety? Have they got to that space of being like fidgety because they know it's I knew it. I saw it. I saw it in the spirit. I saw it in the spirit. They out of control. I already know. I know how I get, child. I did not miss that about school. That after spring break was always the worst. Coming back from that long holiday was also the worst. Trying to get them kids to remember where the fuck they at and, you know what I'm saying, hi, baby. And get them to act like they got some sense. You know, like the rules still apply. Hey, thank you for supporting the Daily Goal. Y'all, listen. One of the, okay, I'm going to try not to get into it before I get into it, but one of the channel messages that I have written, it's not a lot today, but it's like celebrations are in order. And y'all know how I really like, I do not drink like that. I just don't crave it. Thank you, beautiful. I just don't crave it. But anytime I do start craving it, like my little drink of choice, I know I'm like, damn, something good finna happen. It's almost like a sign for me because when I tell you my body never craves, and if I try to drink it when I'm not craving it, I get very, very sick. Like my body is very like clear about when she's ready to take it and process it the right way and when she ain't. So I literally had margaritas earlier today. Cause that's one of like on my little small list of drinks of choice. Okay, lemon drops be cool, be a little bit too strong for me, so I have to do like the margarita to get like that lime and like the added little sugar element, cause I get sugar on my rim instead of salt. But I'd have had them, you know, for the couple of days now. You know what I'm saying? Just been craving it. And when I tell you I never crave it, I never do. So even when I said that to myself, I was like, man, I feel like something good finna happen. Like it must be some reason why me and my ancestors, you know, celebrating. And then it ended up being one of the channel messages that I had to write down. So I was like, I gotta put this as my daily goal today. Hey Neo baby. Hey Jonetta. Welcome in, beautiful ladies. Cause I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if y'all celebrating Cinco de Mayo, you know what I'm saying? Me saying something about margaritas or tequila may be significant too. Like, you may be on your celebration bag this week. But either way it goes, like, I do feel good things are unfolding, okay? It's almost like surprises, miracles are unfolding. It's like it's a big secret going on and we the only ones that's left out of it, okay? But it's because it's for us. So, yeah. Enjoy this week. Celebrate this week, okay? Um, Even if it has been heavy energy for you, capitalize on the days where you feel good, okay? Really lean into that, really dig in. I got you, Lori, baby. You'll be number one on the list. And thank you for sending in, beautiful. Um, But yeah, really try your best to capitalize on those days where you know, actually feel good, and make it a goal to just celebrate yourself, or just celebrate, you know, where you are right now in life. Even if it's not, you know what I'm saying, like it's obvious enough, like maybe it's not where I want to be. I feel like it's so much more, yes. But for what you can celebrate, that's what Spirit is telling us. Like, focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, give energy, give life to that at this time. Because as you're celebrating that, and y'all remember last year, like I kept saying in those readings, let your ancestors pull up with all these extra gifts and surprises with you already in the house, like partying. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them have to use their key to get in because they've been knocking and you can't even hear them because you got the music turned up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you already in your own vibe. For real, for real. And that's what this looks like. That's what that energy looks like. Having those times and days to where you just allow yourself to be extremely grateful for all you've done, all you overcome, all that God has done for you, all of that your ancestors and your spirit team have assisted you and helped you to do, to get done. Um, and understand what a big deal it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you have accomplished here. A lot of us as well, again, have been with that storyline of being around people who was always trying to dim our light, who was always sleeping on us, who was always, you know, trying to pour into the insecure spaces within us. So sometimes, again, you don't even have the mind to appreciate yourself or give yourself that type of acknowledgement because that's not what you're conditioned to receiving. And so sometimes it's just really absent-mindedly, you don't even think to look out for yourself like that or to speak well of what you've done. But for whatever reason, Spirit is like, it's time to celebrate, love. It's time to celebrate. And literally, as you're celebrating the rest of these things that Spirit is telling you that He's going to be adding to your life, that's going to be even more of a reason to celebrate. Gonna be flowing right in. Gonna be flowing right in. It's almost like you're gonna be getting constantly tapped on the back as you looking in one direction. Yep, 4:04 on my clock. As you looking in one direction, enjoying the beauty of this one blessing, it's gonna be something else tap you. Then you turn around, you look in that direction, and you admiring that, and then something else gonna tap you over here, and it's like, oh my God. So celebrate this week. If you feel like it, do it. Confirmation, sis. It's a big confirmation for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really, and I say that like wholeheartedly, if you feel like it, right? Because we've been really talking about how, you know, the energy has been challenging us and how we feel and our human, you know what I'm saying? So when you do have that moments where you can pop out heaviness, when you really feel the shift happening and you can move with it, celebrate. Go in. Okay? Go in. So again, I do feel this week it will shift for a lot of you. Spirit is will be experiencing an overall, you know, shifter into lighter spaces and lighter vibes here. So yeah, just make sure you capitalize on all of it. All right. Especially if you've been having like a bad time or a bad week, like, yeah. It's almost like when they say you can appreciate the better days when you have those lower days. So for real, when I say like go all in, if you this week to just feel better, feel lighter, go in. Do something fun. Show yourself some love, okay? Show Spirit some love. All right. So I guess that was our introduction. But hey, y'all, welcome in. If you're new here, welcome in. May you forever love it here. This is your first time finding me. Spirit sending me to you. Please know that you are well loved and looked out for. Spirit wanted you to come here. Okay? I love it. I say. Beautiful. Beautiful, sis. And if you are a returning tribe, thank you for being here. Come on in this room. Have your seat, baby. Y'all know we go together real bad. Okay? It's giving VIP. Okay? I love y'all so very much. I do pray that y'all had an enjoyable day today. Or at least I do pray that there were enjoyable parts. And of course, I pray that when you leave here, real bad, okay? I pray that when you leave here, thank you for the love, Sunday. Sorry, Sudina. Dyslexia almost got me, baby. Thank you for the love. Coach T, are you on Spotify? I am, baby. I'm Terry J on Spotify. Kai, can you put that in the comments for me? TERRIJ dot on Spotify. And then my sound therapy as well too is available on my Patreon. You can find that link in my bio. That's more like my healing music, but general music, everything, all my music is healing, right? But even on what's like on Spotify, it gives more vibes. You get some R&B, you get a little country, you get a little rock and roll, a little bit of everything. So yeah, tap in, sis. Thank you for asking. But yeah, so we're gonna get into a collective. I have just a few written channel messages today, and then we're gonna get into some cards here. After that, my list is open. Well, my list is open now, but after that, we'll be doing the personal readings. Okay, if you would like to get a personal reading with me on live, all the information will be posted throughout the reading in the comments, and as well is here. Okay, readings are $22.22. Payment methods are listed in my bio or listed here. Okay, as you can see. Readings are first come, first serve. So as you send in, I will confirm that I have you and add you to the list. And like I said, that list will be done at the end of the collective. Okay, Groovy Movie. Yes, that's my album. That's the album I did last year. I was talking about that on live the other day, or yesterday, I think you was here. And I was like, when Spirit moved me from one place and I didn't know what I was going to do, and he transitioned me right on into making my album, that's the same album I was talking about. And the people that had found me last year was literally in the studio with me when I was living there, camped out there, making that album every day. So yes, I feel like this is our album. If you was there during that time, what a time to be alive. Hey baby, we was up all night during the summer last year. Spirit had us on different time because people was doing a lot of sleep magic and shit, trying to do sleep magic on the Chosen One. So baby, we was up all night on live, laughing, going in on karmics, everything, child. What a time to be alive. And a lot of those readings too, right? Even if you found me after the fact, they're still posted to my YouTube and things too. So yes, it's right. It's almost been a year. Like we coming around again to the summer, right? But yeah, a lot of those replays as well are posted on YouTube, and then a lot of the content that you see like on my TikTok, that which I do have left on there, was from this summer. It was from this summer when we were making them videos about aunties and shit and all the shit that was going on. Yes. I remember that too. And I used to have a hella long list of people, you know what I'm saying, trying to get readings, and we would only end up doing like 2 or 3 readings because half the list would be sleep. So I'll have to try to like get up and get on earlier. All right, I'm gonna get y'all in first before I do the collector. Everybody who was asleep last night, but it was understood because we was up literally, when I say all night, I literally was going to bed like 6, 7 o'clock every day. And then because I was living in the studio working on the album 7 days, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. 7 days a week, I would be going to sleep around 7, and then I had to be like right back in studio sessions probably like 12 p.m. 12 p.m. at the latest. Like, he usually wanted to start earlier than that because we were at his house. But I was just like, bro, you gotta work with me, okay? Because I'm literally working all night, and then boom. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired. I've been doing this for over a year, like in this hustle. Now, I'm grateful, right, that I have the strength to do what I do. I'm grateful that it has, put me in alignment for what I've needed to be able to look out for myself and take care of myself. But a bitch is tired, okay? Sir, if you out there watching me right now, it's the war cry. It's the call, okay? Motherfucking tired. But in the meantime, I'm gonna keep on going. Fuck you think this is? Think I'm gonna give up? No. Still put us to sleep talking to us. Ashe, I know. It's my voice, and they didn't make it no better. Some people literally used to come in during the summer like, I don't mean no harm, but I'm literally coming here just to sleep. I'm like, that's cool. It's peace over here. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. And I don't even get mad at people for like going to sleep, because I know my voice. I don't want to say it's hypnotic, but my frequency is siren. So even if spirit sends you here to hear me, some people need to hear like messages and things like that. Other people just need to hear my frequency, because there's a bit of peace that they need. So I've had people say that all the time, especially like divine masculines. Like, I ain't gonna say divine masculines, I'll say masculine energies, because a lot of them ain't too much into the spirituality, right? Unless spirit really has pushed them into that. It's very few men that are like in that. But a lot of men just like, bro, I'm just troubled and I don't know what the fuck I need, but something about coming to your live and just hearing your voice. I don't know who you are, but it's like I fell asleep and woke up and was like, bro, that was the deepest sleep I ever had, like in a long time. I'm like, that's how spirit work. Yeah, that's how spirit work. I'm telling you, sis. I'm telling you. They used to be one of the ghetto parts of dating for me. Like, you can't, a man probably ain't gonna be able to like lay up and like talk to me. Like, we had to sit up and sit across the dinner table and talk to each other, because if you land on me, like you feeling my comfort and I like you hearing like the vibrations of my voice too, I could be dead middle of the sentence and all of a sudden I just hear knocked out. And I don't even be mad. Like, it's not like the person wasn't listening to me. It's just like I know my vibes and you calm. When you enter into the vicinity of anything, like you can see me or hear me, it's peace, it's calm. I say. And we'll never, you hear me, sis? And won't find it, baby. You hear Angel in Disguise coming on in the background, like, you still looking, baby. And I was the angel the whole time. Okay? No, but for real, I don't even be offended by it. It done happened several times before. You know, people just, fall asleep. Or just come, like when I did have like my own space and apartment, people just come over there. We supposed to hang out or kick it or whatever. And immediately it's like, as soon as they hit the couch, sleep, out. And I just come over there with a blanket, like, it's all right. By the time you wake up, it's food. And Beezy's rolled up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm having a whole party by myself. I say love. But yeah, I don't get offended by this shit. Like, I know my voice, even now, like if I go any room I go into, most of the time I'm just kind of quiet. Did I ever come back in contact with a guy that I met before I moved? Nope. I'm gonna tell you, remind me, sis. Nope, I'm gonna say it because I don't even remember what I was about to say before that. No, because at that time, let's just get into it. Okay, Spirit, the energy is open. Thank you. I want to talk to my tribe. You already know what to do, Spirit. Ancestors, please come in and be with us as well too. Bless this energy. Spiritual protectors, look out for us. Physical protectors as well. Let the truth be the true, Spirit. And thank you, Ashe. So this is it's crazy you asked me this, right? Because we've been talking the past 2-3 days about spirit saying like certain people gonna be trying to like circle the block, come back, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to either make it real, block them, whatever, you know what I'm saying? However you choose to respond here. Now, the reason why I disconnected from that guy when I made that move, right, was because at that time I was in a space of need. And the one thing that I just kept saying to myself and refusing to repeat, like as far as the cycles that I would find, connections I would find myself in, I'm not going to have somebody that I'm entertaining every day and still be doing this by myself. You get what I'm saying? So at the time when everything was going on, he knew about the troubles and everything. And when I started peeping what was really going on and like knowing like I can't stay here no more, I'm not going to. And so even though he lived like in another country, right, I was still in that motion. I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to leave here, which means I'm going to be in another transition mode and I can go where I want to go, right? So if we are serious about this, or you taking this serious, right, even if it's something where it's like you can't necessarily get to me, if I'm getting ready to leave and come that way or go somewhere in general, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, just come towards you. And so it just immediately started being like all these excuses and shit like that. And legit, maybe. But for me, where I was in my life, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like either you gonna help me or you ain't. And it's like what I had to learn in that moment was, if I were to really, really, you know what I'm saying, like align myself with what I want to attract in my life, the type of, you know what I'm saying, spouse that I want, the type of help that I want, I'm not gonna settle for this, you know what I'm saying? Again, me out here struggling and you just on the phone like, oh baby, I hope it get better. Like, where you at now? Check in with me. Like, no, I already got a lot of shit to think about. And if you're not coming in to help take some of that responsibility up off of me, you're not gonna add to it. You know what I'm saying? Just by being an asset or a fly on the wall. That I was tired of this, sis, and still tired of it, right? Because circling back to, you know what I'm saying, like somebody that I literally just had a conversation with today that I had disconnected from, you know what I'm saying? And this was something that like recently happened. But yeah, the same thing I've been telling y'all, I've been standing on their business on my side too. When it's been coming out in the readings, people like, trust the first impression a person gives you. Look at how a person, you know what I'm saying, treats or reacts to your kindness or your hospitality or however you open up to them. Thank you for the love, beautiful. Welcome in. And so somebody kind of had played in my face recently on the same vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool. Like, it's strictly business, understood. I'm very strict about that. Like, I give that goodness when you are giving to me what I deserve. Thank you for the love, baby. I'm no more one-sided situations, no more. And especially dealing with these masculines, baby, I'm not coming to you. I'm not spending no money to do that. None of that. You either come pick me up, you be real about what the fuck you want, be a damn man, or leave me alone. I don't want a pen pal. If I wanted that, then maybe, yeah, that guy would have been, you know what I'm saying, like perfect. He was so sweet. He had beautiful energy. Thank you for the love, baby. He didn't do nothing wrong. Hey, sweetie. But you know what I'm saying? But that energy of like, if you see that I'm willing to give this space, you know what I'm saying? Like if there's an understanding and you can't meet that, or you can't, you know what I'm saying, equal give and take, I'm just good on that. And that's one of the things, you know what I'm saying? I what I will say is, at that time for that particular person, I didn't feel led to explain it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just in such a stressful situation. I just found out this bitch tried to poison me, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew I needed to get up out of there, but it was that same scenario. Like, I was there because of money, because I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, like, get it for myself in that moment. I was still struggling, still dealing with those delays, all that spill work and shit like that. Like, it was still on me bad. Like, and so when it came down to it, I told y'all that testimony. I had ended up getting paid like $200 something for like a job. You know what I'm saying, that I had did a while ago. A song I had featured on. He had paid me some of the money at first, and he was gonna pay me the rest at a different time. And so I didn't even expect it to come in. But right along time, I had got a reading. I had said my prayers. I'm like, Spirit, if you give me the way of escape, I'm up out of here. So with that $200, you know what I'm saying, like, I went and got an Airbnb, and then it was like boom from there. We went straight to the studio, and you know what I'm saying, God just led me into my next step before he took me up out the States completely. Because once the album was done and the tour was over, baby, I haven't been in the States since then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been gone since then. But it was like everything about that transition was showing me that God had me where he wanted me to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, God had a plan for that situation and me leaving and boom, going straight into the next thing. But the way I was looking at it, and even the way in which me and that person was kind of like talking and planning at that time, was like, okay, at some point we're trying to come together, like in a physical way. How do you fit into, you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing? How do I fit into what you're doing? So at the space when we're making these plans, and then it's like, oh shit, I need help. And before we even make the commitment, I already see that you can't help me. I'm just good. You know what I'm saying? Like, help yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do all you need to do for you. I really pray he has a beautiful, great life. He was so talented at what he did. You know what I'm saying? Very handsome person. All of the above. But baby, I know what I deserve at this time, and I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's anything less than a soul to openly give, and a man who thinks that their whole entire task, you know what I'm saying, to if I call myself a man and I'm not taking care of somebody or protecting somebody, or, you know what I'm saying, like, that's just what I crave. And if it's not that, I don't think anything is wrong with it, but you ain't gonna see Coach with it. You ain't gonna see coach with him. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't, because I do so much for myself. God does so much for me. I'm a person who does not answer to any man in this world. I answer to God. I'm a woman that answers to God. You get what I'm saying? And y'all see when I say all the time, I see God and divine as, thank you for the love, baby, as my masculine energy. My father was not present. The person who raised me played with me as well too. So it's like every masculine essentially that I've experienced in life has let me down. They have been a very fragmented example of what spirit has always shown me, what a whole man would be to me. So, you know, it's cool experimenting and exploring sometimes, but it's also a little frustrating when you know what you want and you just see like the little fragments here and there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it was with that guy, sis. So I had to let it go. But this person that circled the block today, like a different person, hey beautiful, I told them straight up and down. Like spirit was like, you can explain. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is somebody I still deal with on business terms, but it's like that personal aspect. It was like I'm making it very clear, like no, I'm not willing to give that again. Like it was a straight up and down, like bro, I don't even do this, I don't even come back around, but I missed the essence. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I was like you didn't appreciate at first is about like what I give and me being who I am. All the things that most of y'all, you know what I'm saying, like can say like I love this about Coach, I love this about her energy. He was getting like that same vibe for me. But those very things you come back and name, like I just missed this, I missed this, and you know what I'm saying, like I bet you do. You would have to miss it if you know what I'm saying, like you would have put respect on it when you first met me. So it's like it's strict around here, baby. I don't play that. You got one time to play in my face at this point. And you really gonna have half a time to do that because at the point where I see you playing, I'm not gonna let you continue. I'm not. Thank you for the love, baby. So I don't know, sis. Like that's one thing that my ancestors have made very clear to me too, because I am so giving and I have so much to give. That's why my divine masculine has to come to me. That's why I have to be given to. That's why is in order to bring the proper balance to my life, I have to be in a position of receiving because I give so much. So since I've come up out of that last, like my marriage, the last time I committed to something like that, the standard been real clear. Y'all know I talked about that before. I explored, I had a roster, I dated and all of that. But that was to find out more about what I did and did not want. But as far as who I've committed to, you know what I'm saying, like giving that real commitment, like it's gone all the way, it just ain't happened because ain't nobody came to pick me up. I don't know what's been wrong with this, you know, some of these people's sons and little boys and shit like that. But I also know that it ain't my problem to figure it out. So I'm gonna go over here and mind my business, you know what I'm saying? Let motherfuckers keep gawking and keep shooting they shot, and you know what I'm saying, like and the funny thing is most people shoot they shot, and sometimes I just, you know, I just kind of flirt and go along with it. But then other times it's like I can just tell off top, you finna get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you finna just, you ain't qualified, essentially. And so sometimes when it's people like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just, y'all know I tell y'all, sometimes you have to, like, just mislead people. Like, they were like, I heard you did this and da 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 da. But like, yup. And did it with my drawers on. You know what I'm saying? Like she would just be saying crazy shit. But that energy of like when people coming towards me and this and this and this, yeah, I get real like political. I'm like, yeah, I'm a businesswoman. I don't play about my time. I charge a lot of money for my time. Can I employ, can I da 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 da, can I, how can I get it, can you do a reading for us? My readings are this much, and please be bold enough to book a reading with me about talking about what spirit got to say about me and you. And get your feelings hurt after you done paid me $444.44. It'll be my pleasure. But outside of that, yeah, you can't have my time. You can't have my attention because I can just tell you just, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker who always talking about, I just want to get to know you instead of asking the questions to get to know me. That's worse than the what you doing all day, motherfucker. It means a new beginnings, destiny. Almost like a rebirth. If that's your birthday, it's like you're coming into a rebirth, new cycle. Yeah. So like I'm just very clear, you know what I'm saying? Like it's certain people that have come up to me, you know what I'm saying, like literally just in my face, you know what I'm saying, like this is so weird for me and I don't really know why I'm drawn over here to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like I need to say something to you. I'm like, oh, okay. What you need to say? How's your day? I'm like, oh, my day is good. How's your day? My day is good. My day is good. My day is good. Um, and it's like, I don't know. Like, and I try to have grace and mercy, y'all, for real, for real. Like when I say y'all heard me talk about this before, like this is a part of the balance when it comes down to being a star seed too. People be so fucking weird. And I get it because it's like they really just trying to behold me. Again, we just got done talking about my energy. They're trying to really, really process what they're feeling, what they're experiencing. But in the midst of it, you know what I'm saying? Like you're having a supernatural experience. I'm having a normal experience. And I want you to say words that make sense. I want you to, you know what I'm saying, like have gotten my attention for a very good reason. As I'm sitting here like, huh? What? Okay, I'm waiting. And it just means nothing. And some people, they literally just, you know what I'm saying? I've had people to come up to, join me at my table if I'm sitting by myself. Thank you for the love, baby. Come sit by me, near me, next to me. And I just be looking like some people, you know what I'm saying? Like you catch me on the right day, I'm like, okay, what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I laugh and like, what you bring your ass over here for? Like, what you need from me? Other days, I be like, I don't see you going up to nobody else's space. I don't see you walking up to nobody else's table. What made you think it was okay to come to mine? I think it's what it was, love. I do feel that way. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to like keep that in mind too. Like a lot of people just really, when they see an earth angel, they don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know what to do with it, how to place that shit. But it's just like, I don't know. I just got a lot of faith that whoever that man is, you know what I'm saying, like God gonna strengthen them beyond that, because I know they gonna be weak in the knees too. Spirit, I'm already telling me that even just the time that it's taking